Good afternoon and welcome to BalaCore Fitness Show here on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. I'm Ellen Como, your host, along with
Danny Lou with a little bit of a raspy voice today.
I know, Danny's a new teacher over at our studio, and I'm excited because we're in the brand new KHTS studio. How fun. What a beautiful desk. This is so different than what we're used to, isn't it, Danny?
Yeah, and it has new car smell, and I like it.
New car smell. And these new little mics and our chairs, it's so beautiful here. So it's such an exciting day.
Do we sound better out there? Let us know. Are we coming over on all the wattage nice and clear?
Well, we're excited, and congratulations to Carl and Jerry for their new studio. So we're going to talk to Rael Andrews today. Hi, Rael.
Hey, how are you?
Rael?
I don't have my raspy voice like Danny, but I'll try to get it on.
Yeah, because he's been in the fitness industry long enough. Danny, for everyone, Danny has been taking over a couple of classes over at BalaCore Fitness Studio. He's been training one-on-one under me for about 2.5 to 3 years, and I've been teaching him everything I possibly can, so then he could go ahead and have his own class, because he is one of the best motivators I've ever met. And part of being a great trainer is being able to know how to motivate, which he does so well. So he had his first classes, and now he's got that new trainer voice, which is, we lose it.
From motivating.
Yeah.
You know,
Let's go.
Yeah, and he hasn't learned yet. When you have a speaker, you don't have to yell, but he's learning. It's all the new things that new trainers learn. But what isn't new about him is he has a deep love for fitness, people, and he's a great motivator. And that's what is going to make him be able to change so many bodies, so many lives, and make people just want to come to his classes. They already did. He had a really good class last night.
Well, thank you, Ellen. I appreciate that. Compliments are hard to take, and you're always bringing tears to my eyes because I just want to give back all the time. So I appreciate the compliment that you gave. So I'm just going to do our best I can and make good bodies and good minds over at BalaCore.
Is this going to be one of those shows where we're all going to be just beating each other up? And this is what you do. And as soon as you walk in the door at BalaCore Fitness Studio, you are fed. Right away. And that's why, Rael, I'm so glad. Welcome to our studio.
Thank you. I'm excited to be part of your studio.
Yes.
You know, you really see, not only can you, we were talking about this the other day, you could see the BalaCore body, I like to call it. But, it starts with what you said. That's why I'm passionate about being part of your team is, that we're old school, you and me. We come back in the day when trainers became trainers to be a difference maker. And that's what I see in your studio. It's about the clients. It's not about me. Let me show you how good I am as a trainer. You've got the focus in the right place, and I love that. And that's what's exciting to me.
Yeah, and watching Rael, his first class, I knew you're part of us. You are definitely part of our family, and we are so blessed to have you there because Rael has an amazing way of teaching his classes, and he is in it for the right reasons. And then we have, Kerwin Burns, and I was thinking about that the other day. You're 33 plus years, right? I'm 35 plus years, and then we have Kerwin who's 40 plus years.
And they're talking about years of training under their belt, not their age.
I wish that was my age. And so we have over 100 years of experience that we're bringing to the people that walk into the door.
Yeah, and Alan, it's interesting because when I got my first certification, I'll never forget, my first certification was NASM. And I was all excited. I spent, I think it was, $600 back then or something, I don't know. And, you get this big journal and manual and everything. And when you open the manual, or it used to, I don't know if they changed it, but when you open it and you start reading, the very first thing it says, if you're becoming a trainer to make money, stop reading. If you're doing it to change lives, keep on reading. And I was like, this is cool. This is why I want to become a trainer. And so often it's like a lot of times when I say, even with our clients, if instead of if they take it off of themselves and make it about changing another person's life, their goals and the things that they will get. And that's what I love. It's just a really positive attitude and environment, and people raising people up, and so it's BalaCore.
It's BalaCore, yeah.
And that's great that you could see it that way from the beginning. And that's the way when people walk in, that's the feeling that people have told us, that they feel like they're actually welcome. Where the big box center, sometimes you're going in there and you're just doing your own thing, waiting for your weights. We're here, personal trainers in the class setting. So you feel like you're almost getting that personal attention, but you're in the class setting and not paying the 120, 150 private session fees. And so you get it, and people just, look forward to your class.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, and that's what I love, is keeping it old school. Because it is true. The people that are still in training too after all these years are in it because we love what we do. And the payment that we get is the people that look at us with tears in their eyes because we've changed their lives in some way. And it's so humbling sometimes where, you kind of feel there's no way, I don't have that much power. I mean, their commitment to us, their belief in us and their trust in us is what actually gave them the body that they have. We're kind of their guide, and we're their pathfinder for them, but they're the one doing the hard work and showing up when they're supposed to. So it's kind of a humbling thing, and it's a hard compliment to take sometimes. Is it for you as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, somebody said that the other day in class, as I was going around at the end, I always like to give the knuckle punch there because nobody wants germs anymore, so we don't shake hands. We do the knuckle punch. But, and this one girl, as I was going by her, just caught me out guard. She goes, "You made me cry, coach." And, and I was like, but yeah, and I just learned to say thank you. Yep. Because it is a compliment, but it is those emails, that you get from somebody you trained 20 years ago, and they were 300 pounds when you met them, and their son was 200 pounds, and she's like, "Hey, look at this picture of me now. I just finished first in a WBF show, and because of you, I'm a trainer now, and my son is now becoming a trainer."
That's a life saved and not just a life changed.
Actually, we're going to take a break right now. We're going to be right back. So this is Ellen Como, Danny Liu, and Rael Andrews, and you're listening to BalaCore Fitness Show on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. Welcome back to the BalaCore Fitness Show here on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. I'm Ellen Como. I'm here with my co-host,
Danny Liu.
And also with Rael Andrews. Hi.
Hey, how are
I'm so
you?
glad you're here.
Good, glad
These
to
new
be here.
chairs, they swivel, and I hope I'm not sounding funny as I'm swiveling back and forth like a little kid.
squeaky?
So much fun. I'm having so much fun here. So, okay, I wanted to talk to you more about, it was funny, Rael, we've crossed each other. And if you know our studio, it's very small. We're small but mighty. And, Rael and I cross each other a lot. Like, he's leaving, I'm coming. And I'm starting to teach a class, he's ending his class. And he said something to me that stuck with me. He said, "Wow, the look of the body, they have a look. BalaCore body has a look to it." And when I first invented the BalaCore, I really wanted something that would put the spine in a neutral position, make the core work, and also, so people were having to engage the muscles that they were using at all times. Because I think that's one of the biggest weaknesses in trying to change a body. They go through the motion of a squat, but they have no idea what muscles they're using. So they go through the motion, but they don't have their mind on the muscles. So if I put them on an air cushion, and it had to be a rectangle, it couldn't be a circle or an oval, it had to be a rectangle, I knew that. So their body would stack correctly. They would have to focus on the muscle or they would fall off. So that was kind of part of the theory. And it was funny when you walked in, you said there's a certain body at BalaCore Body. So what was that to you?
Well, one of the things I've always said is, every move starts and finishes with the core. So right there, you're already ahead of the game, because with those BalaCores, it's all about, it's igniting the core, the balance, and all that. As I'm still learning about your awesome tool. But as I was, when I come in and I prepare and get ready for class, I'm watching because I want to learn the new gym, your techniques and stuff. And as I was sitting on the bike the other day warming up, it became very apparent to me that there is a very strong common thread in the bodies. And being somebody who's owned 3 gyms over the past 30 years, done pretty much every kind of fitness, you can imagine. To me, that's huge, because what that's telling me as a trainer is that you got something going on here, because not only are they looking good, there's consistent, you know what I mean? So that, to me, it's the same thing as I say to parents of young kids, because one of my niches is young kids, training them. And the biggest question, which we always hear, when should I start my kids lifting weights? Well, that's a whole nother show, probably a whole month of shows.
Yes, it is.
But there's basically 2 schools. I come from the school where I'm good with it. But I'm good with it because I train it. And my kids have been doing it. So I'll say to a parent who has no idea, here's something you can do if you're concerned about your kid, if he's in a good program or not. and it's something you maybe want to do, you can go walk into that high school gym or wherever that on the day they're doing squats, bench press, or deadlifts. I say 3 of those main lifts. And if you look in and all the kids are basically looking the same, you can go, okay, I'm in a good place. If they're all over the place doing all different kind of in the different forms, I'd say get your kid out of there ASAP, because that means the coach has no idea. So it reverts back to BalaCore. You've got a symbiotic, almost a synergy that's consistent, and then when you get off of the bodies and see these amazing, like the women look phenomenal in there. They just look.
They're
great.
amazing.
Yeah,
They're
they
so
do.
beautiful.
Yeah, they really are. And, that's the body all the women want, And then what you just said, I didn't even realize it till you said it, the whole spine and the posture, that now is also there too. I was like, oh, that's right. Yeah, because that's the other thing. You see all these beautiful bodies, all sitting tall, all sitting strong. And then that's, once again, that's another common bond that I just learned because, but there's definitely, I'm excited about that BalaCore because you don't see that, You could go into blah, 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 or blah, 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 right?
Anywhere
and
you want.
and you can see all kind of like this person looks like that and that person looks like that and
Right.
this person looks like that. So what's going on there? We don't know. That's a bunch of people trying to figure it out on their own.
Right.
So the great thing is they can come to the BalaCore, they can get that
Guidance,
guidance, that personal attention in a gym setting without paying the big bucks. Because
Right.
you want that kind of attention
Yeah.
in a normal setting, you're paying big bucks for that.
Yeah, it's so important at BalaCore for me, for all of my instructors and all of the people that come there, that we're teaching them. I want them to know as much about their body as I know. And I think, as a trainer, some people try to hold back. Like they want to be the person in charge. They don't want to share their knowledge. They kind of want to be that, well, I look this way and you look that way kind of thing. I want my clients to know more than me. When my client, if I'm out there teaching a class and I have 20 people or 18 people, and we never have more than 20 in a class, which I like it that way actually. But when I have one of my members correct another member because I might be looking somewhere else to help somebody else, I did my job. Or if I have a member say to me, wait a minute, Ellen, she's doing it wrong, and it's very cute, and I don't take offense. I love that because that means that they know. I taught them. And so that's part of also at our studio, what is a very important part of the classes and the things that we teach. And then that's why you are such, Rael, when he walked in the door, perfect fit for us, like perfect. Because when he walked in the door and he taught his first class, I'm like, he's there. And it's always hard. I'm sure we're going to have to take a break here, but it's always so hard, I'm sure, walking into a new gym. You don't know, are people going to, even though we've been in this world forever, we all have that small little insecurity. Are they going to like me? That's like the first thing you wonder.
Yeah.
Big insecurity.
Okay,
Let's keep it real.
I'm playing it down here, okay? Yeah, big insecurity. Are they going to like us? And Danny can even, because he's starting his first classes, and his question was, is anyone even going to come? And that's one of the biggest things if you are in training that you worry about. Are they going to like me? Are they going to like what I do? Are they going to like my style, what I bring to the table? And so I know you're probably feeling that way, and you were embraced so quickly, and I hope you felt that because you truly were by every member. So it was just it
Just
made
a little
me,
something. I know we're gonna have to break. Just let me know when it's time. It's Danny. That I had people that liked some of our other trainers, and everyone gets kind of nervous. Change.
Shouldn't have.
I had Facebooking people me the next day going, Real is the real deal, dude. You picked the best trainer. He's bringing so much to this gym. I'm so happy that you guys made an adjustment and brought in somebody with so much knowledge, so much passion, and he is the real deal. You guys made a phenomenal, and not from one person, not from two, not from three, way more than that.
Oh, thank you.
And that was all privately messaged I wanted to share with you, that you're making a difference in people's minds.
Yeah, we're going to be right back. This is Ellen Combo, Denny Liu, and Rael Andrews on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.